When I started as a young person in the business, I went to a conference where someone asked the question, are you for sustainability or are you against sustainability? And of course, nobody is against sustainability. The question is, how much are you willing to do and sacrifice to be more sustainable? I think the building industry as a whole is still very conservative, but we need to change. I think what is really special with LKF is that they have a genuine need to develop and move forward. That is really special.
LKF is a housing association in Lund, Sweden. LKF is a company that wants to be in the forefront regarding innovation. For example, we have Xplorion. There are many elements that makes solutions for sustainable lifestyle. We have the mobility concept, which means that there are no parking lots connected to Xplorion, except for one parking lot for the shared electric car. Also, we have the shared electric bicycles. We have the open plan solutions in the apartments to minimize material use.
We were really happy to actually get a first-hand contract with LKF to be able to live in such a fantastic place, actually.
So Xplorion is an interesting project for me because it tackles sustainability in many different ways. For me, it's important to live environmentally sustainable, but also it's very important for me that it's socially sustainable. That we are many different people who live here together, and there are a lot of surfaces where we can connect and meet each other.
I have a driver's license and was sort of trying to convince him that we actually need a car now that we have a child. But instead we can live here and rent a car exactly when we need it. And also these box bikes are really practical to use. So I think sharing is good because you can come with good solutions without having to own everything oneself.
Another part of Xplorion is the solar panels on the roof that is connected to a battery in the basement. And then of course the tenants, they could use the electricity and that is produced on the solar panels and that comes from the battery, giving them lower energy costs.
The heating system in Xplorion is really special. There's two big research facilities in the area and they need to cool their machines with water, and the water that is left there is sent to the building. For the research facilities, this hot water is waste, and then we are using it again, and as we use it, the water that we have used is then cooled down because we take the heat out of it and use it to warm the apartments. And what we send back is cold water that they then can use again.
We can only build a home here and we can make it as sustainable as we want, and by the choices in what we buy and what materials we want to use in our house. So this house is more of a scaffolding for how we want to build our own sustainable home.
My hopes for the future is that innovation products like Xplorion is not innovation products, it's how we build every day.
The most special part about Xplorion is that in all its aspects, if you take them one after one, it's maybe not that big a deal, but if you see like the whole of it, Xplorion is a lot of small details that have been right.